everyone. This is Hannah Hanley, and I'm joined by Nate Gana. We've both worked in the alcohol industry for over a decade. Through the years, our partnership has grown, and we now work together on several projects. We're excited to launch Caviar and Chips podcast, meant to educate on what is happening in the alcohol industry, including trends and news. We'll also give regular updates on our own lives. As we get into this, we'll add interviews and more segments. Let's go. Welcome back to episode 4 of Caviar and Chips. We're recording this right after episode 3, so we're just going to keep it going, keep the conversation going. I am cooking another pie. So there's going to be 2 pies, and there's going to be that dinging that comes up that I'm going to go get a pie. It's Friendsgiving tonight, so I made pie. I'm in charge of cranberries. I got a nice little appy. A little cocktail. We're going to our friend's house, and it's gonna be 6 adults, I think, and 10 kids, so should be fun.
Love that for you. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of kids. Are they all friends?
Oh yeah. Well, probably 9 kids actually. One of the girls is 19, so she's not gonna be there. I'm sure she's like, deuces.
She's too cool.
Oh my gosh, I just saw my high school is doing a thing like a Blackout Wednesday party. That's not what they're calling it, but Blackout Wednesday party the Wednesday before Thanksgiving at this local bar. Do the Canadians do that too, where you when you're like fresh out of high school using your fake ID? Well, you wouldn't have to use fake ID in Canada, but you're like using your fake ID or freshly 21, and you all go back and you meet up on the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, Blackout Wednesday. A lot of random hookups.
This is okay. Hold on.
Yeah, that's
Let's discuss. Let's unpack this. So
I have not been to Blackout Wednesday in a long time, obviously.
Well, obviously, you've been married for 30 years.
I know. Crazy. Yeah, coming up on 30.
On 30, the big 3-0.
That's not true.
Not true. Oh my gosh. So
it's only been 28.
There you go. All right. 2 more. We can get through this. We got this, Rory. Love you. So a very different version of Thanksgiving. Ours is in October, and it's on a Monday. So
it's not nearly... Blackout Sunday.
I've never heard of this, to be honest with you. You've
never heard of Blackout Wednesday?
Ever.
Okay, so you just got to find the bar in Nashville. Okay. Are you going to be in?
Yeah.
Oh no, you'll be in Vegas. Where all the Vegas. Are there high schools in Vegas? I'm just kidding.
Where there's a lot. I'm going to ask about this. Have you heard of Blackout Wednesday?
So it's the kids that are like 21, 22, probably younger. I definitely use my fake ID several times to go and party and see all your old friends. A lot of people use it as like a comeback to the old fling. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, Hannah, you kill me. You absolutely kill me.
Anyways, my high school posted on Instagram. It said, it did not say Blackout Wednesday. It said alumni meeting.
Pause.
What? Tell me.
My friend that you went to high school with has not heard of Blackout Wednesday. Weird.
Who?
Matt Ferrix.
Who's that? We went to the same high school?
You guys, he worked with Nate at the club in the kitchen. And he was the Westland head of sales for a long, long time.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Matt Hoffman. Yeah. No, he knows. Ferrix. I've seen him at Blackout Wednesday.
No, not Hoffman. Ferrix.
Oh, no, different. Matt Hoffman is the one I went to high school with.
You went to school with Matt
Different
Hoffman.
Matt. Yeah,
Yeah, but
different
Nate
Matt
and
from Westland.
Matt worked at the club together.
Oh,
What
in
club
the
was that?
club. In the club, we're all fam.
Oh, sometimes I wish you were black. Sometimes I do wish that you were black. That would be iconic if you were.
Uh, I'm
Um,
sorry. I'm just super white, basic bitch.
I love it. I absolutely no. So he doesn't know what it is. So I feel like I'm not missing out on this as much as you say I am.
Tell him that it's at E9
Yes.
in Tacoma for Bellarmine kids. And Bellarmine posted on Instagram and they said alumni gathering at E9. And then I sent it to my group of lady friends who I went to high school with and said Blackout Wednesday still exists.
I said Hannah says you're a loser, and then I said she didn't actually say that.
No, just no. I don't even know who he is. I would never call someone a loser.
She wrote
Also,
back
I would call them
like
a
my mom
I would
always
call them a
told me.
dingling.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, you
I would
would.
call them a dingling, not a loser.
He wrote back and said, like my mom always told me.
You did not actually tell him that. I don't even know who that is. He doesn't know who I am either. Oh my
He
god.
does. He
You
does.
guys, this is like hanging out with an actual brother. Someone I'm related to.
You and I are having way too much fun today, and we have no liquor,
I
no alcohol.
know. I was just thinking, should I make a pickle dirty martini? Like a
You know what? I'm going
OG,
to make
the original
something.
pickle
I'm
shot
going to make
dirty?
a drink. Yes, you do that while
What
I
are you
get
gonna
some
make?
whiskey. BRB. I'm gonna make a
Oh,
straight
oh,
up
are we
fucking.
gonna be RB? Okay, good, because I'm gonna put my other pie in.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, this color is crazy.
What did you make?
Hang on. I use that pickle to make a the pickle vodka. Leaving that part in.
Matt then said, "What is it?" And I told him what it was, and he was like, "Oh, I just call that Wednesday."
Look at this
You
crazy
see what I
color.
call it my wife's birthday. Oh, that looks good. That looks
Okay, hang
good.
on it. Yeah, I need an olive. Does Matt live in Seattle? Okay, let's try this.
Cheers. I'm having Class A Mini.
Cute. Oh my god, it's so cute.
Oh yeah, for
Can't believe
sure
this
it
got
is.
so frothy. Why
What are
do you
you
think it
having?
got so frothy? I did just like I did pickle shot and then Tito's, and I added a little filthy olive juice.
What's filthy? Oh, olive juice. Oh, yes. Yes.
It's maybe a
What?
little too briny.
Why did you add olive juice to a pickle shot?
Because I was making a dirty martini and it requires olive juice.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Steve.
What?
We cannot be together right
What?
now. Oh my god.
Did you see my crust in my pie got a little crispy, but that's all right. It's because it's a big boy, big Bertha. It's a
My business
big boy.
partner, Chris
I
Nelson,
need a big boy.
my business partner, Chris Nelson
What?
said, I watch all of your stuff. And he was talking about you. I watch all of her stuff. She is so funny and unfiltered and does anything she wants on Instagram, and it is amazing.
It's true.
So shout out to Chris Nelson.
Did he like? I love Chris. You know who I love more than Chris though? Steph, his wife.
Boss.
she's the queen.
Absolute boss.
She's the queen. She is
Gangster.
so smart. So smart.
It's
Like,
insane.
yeah.
And calculated and
Uh,
thought out in her responses. Very, very smart.
I just like, when people are just like kind of like carry themselves in like a very much like slower, like not chaotic, very like demure way. That's Steph. I feel like I'm
Legitimately.
like little, and she like glides, and I like.
She does.
So I'm just gonna
100%.
channel Steph a little bit more.
100%
Steph would not be
agreed.
drinking a pickle martini. She would be drinking a glass of red wine. she would
100% be drinking a
she
glass
wouldn't
of red
be
wine, which
sh she would not be drinking this situation. All right.
maybe.
Would she?
I feel
Would
like
she?
I should get a glass of red wine for tonight, though. You
Oh,
know,
I love red wine. Next time you guys go to Vegas, I do wanna come. Side note. Oh, are you gonna
are
bet on
you?
Tyson, Jake Paul?
No, I am not.
No?
I bet enough in my everyday life. I do not need to bet on Mike Tyson. I know, I know. I've got some bets
Who
in
do you
right
think's gonna
now.
win?
Who do I think is going to win? I think that they won't let Jake Paul lose. Put it that way.
No
Does that make
way.
sense?
You think it's gonna be staged like the NFL?
Exactly. Exactly
Mhm.
like the NFL, which is completely insanely rigged. It's
So my
awful.
friend is super into like numbers and stuff,
Okay.
and I always joke about like the Illuminati. The Illuminati like manages like I can't even say this seriously. But she's like the numbers always win. And I'm like, and then she'll like show me something and I'm like, whoa.
You know, you know what's crazy? A friend of mine, I won't say his name because if he listens to it,
Yeah.
he will know who he is. A
Mhm.
friend of mine is using AI to make his bets on the weekend, on Sundays, in terms of catches made by which players and things like that. And
Oh
he's
wow.
lining up bets, working.
I'll tell you
So
what.
who's
Travis Kelsey's on my fantasy team and it's not going well. So, but I
do you know
do
why?
feel like the Chiefs are going to have to go to the Super Bowl for like the Illuminati. So,
The Illuminati, if the Illuminati's name is Taylor Swift, then yes, absolutely.
Mm,
Because
I don't know.
he's
What
living
are we talking about?
here's the thing. He's living, you said he's not doing well in fantasy, but that's because he's living in a fantasy land right now.
Because he's
So
doing
it
well in
doesn't really
life.
matter because he's
Yeah.
with Taylor Swift. Like, bro, just called it quits on life and said, fuck it, I'm out. And here we are.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Like,
know,
why would you keep getting injured and
why
shit?
would you keep getting injured when you're marrying Taylor Swift? It does not make any sense whatsoever. I'd be like,
Do you think if they
peace.
get if they get married, it will last?
Yes, I do.
I hope so. I hope so. I hate when celebrities break up.
Yes, I
Unless
do.
it's
I
my
do believe
unless
it does.
yeah. Mm.
Unless it's
Okay, I
Kanye and
love it.
Kim.
Ew. But
Crazy.
Kanye is probably in the Illuminati, so
Oh, very,
Uh,
very good point. Very good point.
mm. Alright,
Huh.
anywhoosie.
We're
We've
talking
gone
about it.
full what are we talking about here?
We're going full
Okay,
weekend
did
mode.
we cover we've gone weekend mode. Nate's in full weekend mode for sure. I'm a trad wife, so I don't have a weekend.
No, let me tell you what I got going next week because this is really cool.
Oh,
I'm
tell me, I'm
going
excited.
I'm going to DC to do a cask pick with Dream Spirits and Prav Saraf, who is kind of like the legend and icon of whiskey in retail right now in America. He's got, he's got his game on lock. He is the man, the legend. We are going out to his rick house to do a pick on Tuesday. And then on Thursday, I'm going to LA, and we are going to the Lakers game on Saturday, the Rams game on Sunday, and the Chargers game on Monday, which is
Oh,
going
that's
to
right. Sports trifecta weekend.
sports
Do you have your
trifecta
outfits
weekend.
picked out?
I do not have my outfits picked out. I know. I got to
What
figure
day are you
this
going to
out.
wear Mykonos? What day are you going to wear Aspen? And what day are
Okay.
you going to wear LA? Sushi
Okay.
Club.
So, all really good questions. I will answer those in due time. Uh
Okay.
we we are going to Delilah's on Saturday. We're going to Delilah's on Saturday. I'm very, very excited for Delilah's. We are going to
Oh. What are you
somewhere
gonna order?
sick on
What are you gonna get
Sunday.
for your
I don't know. Don't know. It's a
mm,
good crew though. It's the
family
private jet crew.
style in the
Family
club?
style.
We're all family. I
Olive
just can't get
Garden.
it right.
When you're here, you're
When you're
family.
at the club, you're family. Yeah. Mhm.
I think you need to start a club, call it family, and then say when you're at the club, you're family.
When you're in the club, you're family. When you're
No,
clubbing,
no,
you're fam.
no, no,
Okay.
please no. Don't say no. Why? You were doing so good.
Um,
You had it.
I know.
You had it.
I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so we cover trending frinks, trending drinks for Kim. I think
We did.
one other thing that we should talk about is low ABV, which is already the case for Utah cocktails, but you are at altitude. I do
Yeah,
always joke with people. I'm like, "Did you have a hard time getting drunk in Utah?" Cuz I don't think you did.
I think you did
Where
at
there's a
all.
will, there's a way. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Great, great.
But low ABV is trending. No ABV, couple mocktails, always good. We love a mocktail. As long as they're not
Yeah,
too sweet, you know?
our Olay cocktails are 4.5%, which is great.
Mm,
What's
mhm.
that one drink that's like 13%? I don't know, but
No, the Cutwaters are really
water,
high, and the ones that I got
ranch
the
water.
advent calendar of. No, ranch waters are like 5%. Straight
Okay.
away, straight away
Whoa.
ones are like 40%. They're like an
Wow. What?
actual cocktail. Yeah, I
Are
got
you
an advent
serious?
calendar of them. Yeah. Wait, that's what I should
Whoa.
have poured myself. I was over here shaking a cocktail. I have a bunch of canned cocktails.
I know that your collection is now stacked over the last year. You got more stuff than I got.
Well, yeah. Um, the bottle I'm most proud of is that I got Nate's Beyonce bottle.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
And I know that you are disappointed that you didn't get the box that is literally lit, but when my kids are making a diorama in a couple months for something, they're gonna have the best box.
They are going to have the sickest box
So
ever, and they're going to take it to school, and people are going to be like, "Wow, where did you get Beyonce's whiskey box?" You're going to be like, "Nate Dogg,
we're gonna have to cut out the bottle portion. Hang on, I gotta turn the friggin' oven down for the pie.
love that."
We went to the ocean. I was gonna tell this
How
story,
is that?
and so it's like king tides right now, and there was like 25-foot swells, and like when you're a kid and you like go kind of jump in the waves, and then you're like, oh, it's so fun. I'm going to walk out further and then the waves are going to get me. And then, well, my children got caught by the waves and it was like pouring
No.
rain, so windy. The water came up. I had to pick my 4-year-old up, throw over my shoulder. The water came up to my butt. She would have been fully underwater. And I was like,
What?
that's why you don't taunt the ocean. Yeah, it was a little intense. But otherwise,
Are you
super fun
serious?
trip to, yeah, super fun
But
trip to Seabrook.
otherwise,
but otherwise great. Everyone survived. It was
Oh
fine.
god, dude.
It was
I don't know
actually
how
really
you do
fun.
it.
I went with my mom and sister and my sister's kids. Oh, what have the Hanleys eaten this week versus what Nate has eaten this week? Because you were in Chicago.
I was in Chicago. This
Um,
is true.
so did you have some good
I
meals?
was in I was in New York, Boston, and Chicago, and I
So
cannot
did you have
say
some good meals?
a little bit.
Tell me about
It was
them
amazing.
in detail. What was the best meal?
We What was the best meal? Oh, that's a good question. And I got to say this because I put out that I was going to Boston, and I
Mhm.
put out on my IG going to Boston, any recommendations? And people are so sweet and amazing. Everybody's just so kind. And they reached out and sent me all these amazing places, and they said, go to Mike's Pastry. So we
Well,
did,
yeah.
and wow, wow, that is no joke. Holy smokes. Like,
The North End
seriously,
restaurants are so good. The
Boston has
Italian.
to be the most refined city in the US, I think. Honestly, like it was so
Yeah.
clean, everybody was so nice. It was just pure luxury the entire time. It was beautiful. It's a really nice city. The
Oh,
seafood was
I love that.
exceptional.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
Have you been a lot?
Um, yeah. Yeah. The first time I went to Boston, I was visiting my friend Megan who went to Boston College, and we were both 20, maybe 19, I don't know, very young. And her
Mhm.
dad was like, "Oh, Hannah's in town. Why don't you guys go out to a nice dinner in the North End, and, a nice Italian dinner, on me. I'll get the bill."
Wow.
And
Okay.
and we're like, "Oh my god, that's so sweet, Mike, that's so nice." So we
Yeah.
go to this restaurant in the North End, um and they didn't card us. And we were just two girls in the city. So we kept getting
Wow.
these like house martinis that they made that were this it was like pineapple infused vodka that they made in house, and they would like mix with Chambord or something into this like delicious little like pineapple drop style drink. And we drank a couple of those. We got amazing dinner, like a butternut squash ravioli, which like I had never had a pasta like that, like a house made pasta, life changing.
Oh
And
my god.
we had a bottle of wine, and then we took the tea back to the dorm. It was a
Wow.
great time.
Are you kidding?
Hmm.
That
Yeah,
Yeah,
good
you know
times.
what? Good
That was my
Boston
first
College
time in
is really cool.
Boston. Yeah. Yeah, BC was cool. So she went to BC. She was a college athlete. She did swim team and water polo, and all of her friends were in college athletes as well, which is just like an elite group at BC. We
Yeah.
went to a BC football game, which was awesome. Um, I think we went to a
Wow.
hockey game too. I can't remember. I visited her a few times through the years. And then
Nice.
I've been there a couple times for work, for conferences and stuff like that also. But yeah,
Wow.
I,
Okay.
oh, and for our wedding, we went. Rory and I went with some friends. We flew into Boston, then we went to a wedding in New Hampshire for some friends as well. So yeah, I've been
Heck
to Boston a few
yes.
times. Yeah,
That's
New
sick.
Hampshire was sweet too.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna go to New Hampshire next time. So I was there, and I was going solo,
Hmm.
but it actually wound up being a really cool trip. Um, there's a guy named John out there. He is the Noble Connoisseur on Instagram. He is an amazing cigar connoisseur, and he
Hmm.
was like, "Are you here? Let's go out." And he took full care of me the entire weekend, gave me his house to stay at, which was just through the roof kind of him to give me a free place to stay for 3 nights. Went out every day, took me around the city, got to see all the incredible Italian places, all the amazing wine stores, brought some fantastic wine back with me to Nashville. And then we went out for these ridiculous dinners every night. And then we went for brunch, and we just kind of did it up the entire time, and it was truly phenomenal. But the things that we smoked, like dude, he pulled out like $1,000 sticks. It was
Oh, cigars.
unheard of. Yeah,
I was like,
yeah. He pulled
meats?
out like no, 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 like wow cigars, and I was like, this is absolutely probably the best cigar experience I've ever had in my life. He just had all these incredible cigars that I won't refer to because we're in America.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
he had some fantastic ones.
the
Yes,
the
yes.
illegal kind.
The
Nice.
really good kind. Um, but we had some fun, and then when we went to dinner at this place, oh my gosh, I need to find the place. Um, it was insane. It was very good, but it's part of Carbone's family of restaurants. So we went to
Oh, that's cool.
this. Oh my god, what was it called? Let me pull it up. It was
The Olive
outstanding.
Garden.
We went to the Olive
That's awesome.
Garden. When you're here, your family.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Contessa. Contessa.
Oh,
It was
nice. Sounds good.
good. Yes, it was phenomenal. But that group of restaurants is doing so well that they named Chef Teresi one of the most notariable, like what do they say? He was like the top 50 most influential chefs. He's in like the top 6 right now or something like that. So it was really cool to see. But yeah, I
That's
am not a
awesome.
Carbone fan. I'm a massive, massive fan of his other places. I think Carbone just is too commercial now, and he's got these amazing
You
other
get
places
like
that
the
are.
Carbone sauce at like Kroger stores.
That's the problem. That's my problem.
Yeah.
That it's sauce. It is what it is, you know. But whatever. Anyway,
Well,
fantastic.
we made Banza pasta with a butternut squash sauce.
Yeah,
So
you did.
same but different. Same but
Same,
different.
but same, bro. Pasta's pasta.
Yeah.
No hate.
Um all right. We're gonna we're gonna finish out episode 4 here. This was so fun hanging out with
Yeah,
you on a Friday night, Nate.
I love it. This is what we needed. Totally
Yeah.
needed.
All
Oh,
right.
love
Well,
you.
enjoy the rest of your evening. Love ya. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for joining us for another episode of Caviar and Chips with Nate, Gana and Hannah Hanley. We are so excited to have you here. We have launched Caviar and Chips on Instagram. You can find us on YouTube, Spotify, anywhere you subscribe to podcasts. Please like, subscribe, leave us a comment, give us feedback. We would love to hear from you all. Thanks so much. Bye.